good vintage. Good evening, all. Welcome to a new episode of Super Cool Nerd Show. As you can see, it is just me on the show. We've gotten rid of some of the riffraff, the ragamuffins, the urchins, if you would, and merely me, the pinnacle of style and elegance, here to give you a show of stupendous nature. I am Jason, the Esquire. Over there, my faithful companion, who is a master of the knobs and the lights and the sound and all that encompasses it. Cora.
I don't. All right.
Oh, there's going to be some changes here. Yes.
Also, Jason, just so you know, I can see your phone.
Okay, good. There wasn't like porn on it or something like that.
I was gonna make a joke that I can see your porn, but
that'd be terribly embarrassing. But would never happen around here. Hi, we run a family-friendly show. As you can see, we have replaced the vulgar bourbon and whiskey that we would drink with a fine vintage. I believe this is a red wine. Yes. That's good. All right, I need some bourbon. Anyway,
I have a water bottle with
anyway,
nerd
guys,
stickers.
I
instead.
apologize. YouTube was not picking up our stream. We were sending it out. They were not grabbing it. I guess we weren't at like a GOP convention. Anyway, I am Jason the X. Thanks for being patient out there and sticking with us. It is just myself and Cora over there. Cat and Cass are off tending to things, and we miss them. We will see them next week. We have but a few more shows until we get into our holiday schedule. After the Thursday before Thanksgiving is usually when we take our break. For all of you out there, we'll still have videos, we'll still have streams and everything that you can watch. And we're still going to conventions. In fact, a weird one, which I want to announce. We will be at the Sonic Expo at the Arlington Convention Center. I believe I have details about this. Hang on a second. I was approached. Would you like to come to the Sonic Expo?
Sure, why not?
I was wondering because I first thought this was at the. This is like a rotating convention, by the way.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, it is because it used to be at a convention at a hotel near here.
So we're doing the Dallas Sonic Expo. That is going to be November 7th through the 9th. That is during. Oh, we won't be on break by then, but.
We'll be close to break.
I thought this was at the K. Bailey Hutchinson Center, but apparently it is at the Arlington Convention Center now. That's cool. Oh no, I'm sorry, Mesquite Convention Center.
Oh, so they went the opposite direction.
They went the total opposite direction. November 7th through the 9th, 2025, Friday, starting at 11 till Sunday 6 p.m. This is a weird one. I didn't know Sonic could like hold a convention.
Yeah, so it's funny.
She about to give us one.
I'm just going to say that I did know that this convention existed at a different location closer to my house, actually. It was at a hotel off the side of the road. Fun fact, I had to stay at that hotel when we had a fire at our house during a really bad freeze. We had a dumb landlord. Anyway, yeah, so this thing's old enough that it went from a tiny hotel to an actual convention center, which is really cool. I appreciate that.
So apparently they have a lot of Sonic voice actors. Devin Mack, Ian Hanlon, Lisa Ortiz, who was Amy, Orion Drummond, who was Sonic, Pete Capella, who was Silver the Hedgehog.
Silver.
Oh boy.
I like Silver.
Scott Dreyer, Knuckles, Charlie Campbell, Old Man Al, Kirk Thornton, who was Shadow the Hedgehog. He's the current voice actor. David Humphrey, who was Shadow in Sonic Adventures 2 and Sonic Heroes. There's going to be a concert, a rave. The cosplay judges are Moth Muse, Oni Chow, and Akemi-kun. I like her.
Nice. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So, this is going to be a new thing for us, but we're going to go there and do our thing, questions and whatnot. You were kind of excited about this one, actually.
Yeah, like, I didn't grow up with Sonic.
I'm shocked.
I grew up with Mario. We didn't have a Sega or anything. The closest I got was, so fun fact, back in 96, the Olympics took place in Atlanta, Georgia. Why that's important is because they also had a little mascot named Iggy, who looks weird. You should look him up in Google. He is a weird little creature, but he had a video game that was a ripoff of Sonic, and I played that. It wasn't. We didn't own this game. It was a Nintendo game that we rented from Blockbuster and returned like the next day.
To answer someone in the chat, is this the Praise Jason episode? Every episode is the Praise Jason episode.
It's not a convention for Sonic restaurants. Look, if it was a convention for Sonic restaurants, that would also be good. I would accept that.
I like to point out every episode is the Praise Jason.
No, it's not.
Unless the Fates are on here, which, no.
Actually, you know what? That Geeky bringing up a Sonic restaurants, I want to say that it is a detriment to the brand for both brands. There has not been a Sonic collaboration with Sonic the restaurant, a Sonic the game collaboration with Sonic the Hedgehog, because they both have chili dogs. Sonic loves chili dogs. Sonic sells chili dogs. They are famous for their foot-long chili dog.
This is one of those times where I have to give Cora all the credit out there because she is absolutely freaking right.
Yeah. And also, what is one of their other big sellers that is like theirs? Ocean water. What color is ocean water? Blue. What color is Sonic? Blue.
All right.
I'm done.
So I'm going to go ahead and just say to all parties that could make this happen, y'all owe her some money. Give her money because y'all should have probably made this happen already. Anyway.
In lieu of money, I will also accept a lifetime supply of mozzarella sticks.
Fair, I do like their mozzarella sticks.
Their mozzarella sticks are really good.
I actually like their jalapeno poppers too. Anyway, they are not paying us anything, but they should pay us some food. We are, like I said, about to take our winter break, but next week's show will not be our traditional one. Actually, it is a tradition now. It will be not our traditional news segment, but it will be Cora's own madcap design of showing us analog horror. And it's funny because it is actually the day before Halloween this time around.
Yep. So be sure to come in. I'm going to wear a costume. I don't know if anybody else is going to wear a costume.
I might dress up with something.
Which is going to be weird because I start a new job this next week.
Congratulations.
Which means that I'm going to be changing in the bathroom or something. Oh, wait, no, I'll be here in time.
It could be a worse bathroom to change into.
That's true. I'm going to just show up with a duffel bag. Oh, are you going to work out after work? No. I'm going to change into a weird little costume for my YouTube show.
I can show my friends weird videos from the internet and shock and amaze them.
No,
cool.
The fact that my boss is already curious about this channel because he heard I had a YouTube channel or was on a YouTube channel scares me because...
I'm glad you clarified. This is not her YouTube
Yeah, it's not my YouTube channel.
It's as much yours as it is mine at this point. Anyway,
yeah, but...
we definitely have to split it up in the divorce.
I don't want...
I'll get the super cool part. You can have the nerd show part.
Cool.
All right.
But no, I don't want them to find out about the YouTube channel when I'm showing y'all disturbing horror.
I mean, that might be a plus. That might get you a raise. Anyway, all right.
Anyways.
All right, we've vamped enough. Thank y'all for being patient. We're going to go ahead and kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news.
All right.
Is everything changing this time around?
Before we start, by the way, I do want to... Oh, kitty! I want to give a shout out to Jace real quick. He says, if you eat too many mott sticks, a lifetime supply doesn't have to be a lot. You're so right.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. It'd kill you. You'll die. All right.
Oh, and what a death.
First off, I want to say happy Fallout Day to everybody because we had some pretty big announcements. Now, where Cora can go ham on Suikoden, I can go ham on some Fallout. So first off, it is the 15th anniversary of Fallout New Vegas, which will be coming to PC as a redone edition with all of the... I'm sorry, let me get my notes here. If this cat would go away...
Be a problem, Rizzo.
No, she is a problem.
Disrespect your surroundings.
All right, so... yes, Fallout 15th Anniversary Bundle will be available for your PC in 2026. I never finished Fallout New Vegas, so I'll be excited to get that. It's going to have all of the DLC content, and there's also going to be an Ultimate Edition with the full game with the digital code, 6 pieces of official add-on content, a Victor statue, if you want that, evaluation cards, enamel pin, express patch, recon patch, and a big box for the collect. This will be coming out in 2026. But that's not the biggest news because also it is the 10-year edition of Fallout 4. Now this one will be coming out on all of the Xbox Series, Xbox One, PC, PlayStation 5, and 4 November 10th. Now this is going to have all 6 add-ons. It's also going to have 150 pieces of Creation Club content. And this one's big. It will be available for the Nintendo Switch 2. So Nintendo will be able to play Fallout 4. I am very excited about this. Now, this is not the anniversary edition, but the game will be being ported, I suppose in its basic edition, to the Nintendo Switch platform. Nintendo Switch 2, specifically. The other bit of news is we got a bunch of posters for the new Fallout Season 2. And this is letting us know a couple other things about it. We see Lucy is in front of one of the gang. So, let me get... this cat has got to go. She can't be up here. You can't be up here, cat. All right. So, one, we see the ghouls, our ghoul with the kings. This is a ghoul gang that is made up of Elvis impersonators. If you haven't played Fallout New Vegas, this is amazing. Lucy, we also see Maximus is back with the Brotherhood. We saw that in the trailer. He's going to be taking on more of a leadership role. And, hold on. Get off of me. Come on. Come on, guys.
I should have asked which posters you were going to talk about together.
I'm sorry.
No, that was my bad. But go on.
Sorry, I'm trying to get this.
I know. Rizzo, you naughty thing.
Like she doesn't want to come up here when the girls are here. Typical, huh?
The cat abides.
Anyway, yeah, we are still getting our new season of Fallout in... basically what this is saying is, one thing about Fallout games is you always have to pick a faction. And this looks like we are going to get faction warfare. Also, we have an awesome picture of Dogmeat with a bunch of rad scorpions. I don't know why.
Why not?
Okay. I'm trying to remember what this group that Lucy's with. The Caesars. Yeah, the Caesars Legion rule. So we're going to get I don't know if these posters mean they're going to be interacting, joining these factions, but they're definitely going to be present. And it's just another part of Fallout New Vegas that we're going to get in the new season of Fallout, because we are going to New Vegas. I personally can't wait. It is coming up, all things Fallout, with especially Fallout 76's recent announcement of DLC content with the ghoul in there. And now we're getting Fallout 4, New Vegas. We are eating good. And while I'm not, surprisingly, I'm not a fan, Todd McFarlane has launched a massive amount of Fallout TV show action figures. Unfortunately, it's 7-inch and not my thing.
It's always that.
I wish it was. If it was 1/12 scale, I'd be buying these up. They're a little bit pricey, but man, that was the one good thing about Fallout when it came out on Prime Video. Man, it reignited Fallout for a bunch of people.
Yeah,
people were playing Fallout 4 and downloading it again. Cat. So yeah, my obsession and my wife's obsession to a larger point. One thing, speaking of all this, one thing I've been wanting to try is the Fallout RPG.
Yeah, I've actually heard a lot of good about it.
You're probably from Scotty K Fitness.
Scotty K is one of them, yeah. But I do have a lot of friends that like Fallout.
I kind of want to try it out. I'm actually willing to buy the modules, and maybe I could find a group of nerds who I know that would be willing to engage in it. I think this will be the one if I get my wife to the table for an RPG.
I mean, maybe. This is her religion, vicious. So
it's okay. I shoot everyone at the table and take their water.
I mean,
all their stems and caps.
I'm just gonna be an annoying little creature. It's fine.
Can you not, please?
Get him, Rizzo.
I love this cat, but you never want to. She's gonna. That's the thing. She doesn't like lap cats. She just wants to walk across you. I think she's asserting dominance. But anyway, so yeah, everything is coming up. Fallout. I'm loving this. And will I buy Fallout 4 for my Switch when it is available?
Yes. Don't lie. You have to be Wasteland Jesus on another platform.
I'm glad you remembered the Wasteland Jesus.
How can I forget Wasteland Jesus?
I do love my Switch too, and the versatility of it. But to run a game like Fallout, That's
We'll see. I mean, we've also got Elden Ring, or not? Yeah, Elden Ring coming to the Switch too, and God help the Switch too for that.
I'm I can't wait. I'm especially just ready to engage in the next season of Fallout. So yeah, everything's coming up Fallout. Enjoy it. Come back to the wasteland, all of you raiders and freaks and ghouls out there and vault dwellers. This is gonna make me get a vault suit.
Give a little smooch to my favorite ghoul.
No. See, I thought you were gonna go the dog meat.
Well, that's an understood. You have to.
Yeah, you do have to.
Also,
He's the best one.
Fun fact: there is a video. I don't remember the creator because I just don't retain names. He has created the single most interesting Fallout video I've ever seen, and it is where do the NPCs go? And no, it is when you send Dogmeat back to like, all right, Dogmeat, go back, and you teleport back to the fort, he's there.
He's fast.
But if you just follow him, will he go back? The answer is yes, by the way. The short answer is yes.
As many times as I've played this game and done that, I've never... Now I have to, like, load up my game to make it do it.
It's actually really interesting. And then he goes into, like, some of the other NPCs. Like, when you save an NPC, if you follow them, where do they go after? It's really cool. I like this man and how his brain works. And he also did a video on how many nukes were in, I think, Fallout? I don't remember which Fallout. The one that was in DC. Is that Fallout 4?
I think that was 3, because Fallout 4 was in Virginia.
Okay, then yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, no. Fallout 4 was in DC.
Okay, then...
Massachusetts. Yeah. Boston.
Whichever that one was.
Anyway, okay. Yeah.
He counted the nukes.
Wasteland Jesus. Anyway.
Yeah, Wasteland Jesus.
You're going to be good, Cat? She's just a distraction over here. Anyway, that's it for my Fallout smorgasbord. Cora, on to you.
Alrighty. There you go. In the vein of video games, I would like to talk about another horror franchise that I really like. Previously, we talked about Exit 8, which is an indie horror game by Apothecary Diaries, getting a movie and it being very successful, by the way. It was very successful. Well, it is not the only indie horror franchise or indie horror game getting a movie. We actually have a new movie coming out in February of 2026 called The Convenience Store. And this is based off of the game by Chillizart. If you are a fan of indie horror, you know Chillizart. They have created a lot of very interesting games in like a PS2 style. Like I don't want to get too deep into that because we want to talk about The Convenience Store. And one, I just want to say real quick, I'm very happy that these creators are getting this kind of platform with which to show off their stuff. But also, we have a trailer for this game. And I would like to play that trailer. Give me 1 moment. Give me a moment, please. And while it's playing, I will talk a little bit about the game. All right, there we go. I like that it starts out in first person because all of Chillizart's games, or most of them at least, are in this first person kind of view. So this is just like a nice little nod to the game, or to their games. So in this game, you are a college student who is working the night shift at a combini. But weird shit starts happening all around that you don't have an answer for. And...
Whoa.
Yeah, like this feels just like the game, which is great.
Okay.
The game itself technically has 3 endings, or not 3. It has 2 major endings. It has a good ending and a bad ending. You can get the bad ending do 2 different options, but I'm hoping they go with the good ending, not because things go great for our main character, but because it's a more satisfying ending than the bad end. So we'll see how that goes. If you're not, if you can't wait until February 20th of 2026 for some indie horror or indie game horror, we also have a different creator, Puppet Combo, who is known for creating VHS kind of themed PS2 style horror games. And he has one called Night Shift coming out this month. Go to puppetcombo.com to see if there are any theaters around you that have tickets available. I checked Dallas. None.
What?
Absolutely none. They're all sold out.
We live in this big ass metroplex and we can't get a man.
They're not in every theater. They can only put it in select theaters.
We got so many like indie theaters.
I
And
know.
crap.
They're all sold out.
Robbed.
All of them here are sold out. In Austin, they're all
they
sold.
actually are playing. They're sold out.
Yeah, they're sold out.
Oh, they'll add some more shows.
Yeah, Dallas is sold out. Austin is sold out. Arlington is sold out. Houston is sold out. Texas gets nothing. They're sold out. I mean, I'm sure it'll come to a streaming service near you to watch, but I like the vibes for the convenience store. I've always enjoyed a good Japanese horror. I very much look forward to this. If you want to play the game to kind of see what we're going to be getting, you can go pick it up on Steam right now for $3.
I mean, if there was ever anything out there that would endanger your life, it's working in a convenience store.
Yeah.
You don't know
Yeah.
what's coming through the door at 2:00 in the morning. You could be getting robbed, could be getting somebody drunk, could be a raccoon for all you know.
Exactly.
Drunks, homeless people. Yeah, if there was ever a place that you were in more danger, it is a convenience store. Depending on the area, actually, not even depending on the area you live in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You work at a convenience store, there is an inherent risk to your life.
My mom, like, when I was first looking for jobs when I was out of high school, I mentioned wanting to maybe work at a gas station because I knew they would hire me. They don't have high standards. The thing she says, like, you have two choices for gas stations you can work for. You can work at Racetrack or you can work at Quick Trip, and those are your only choices. And I asked her why. She's like, they're the only gas stations that actually require two people to be working at night.
Yeah. I worked briefly at a racetrack for about 2 months. And luckily I found another job. But within that 2 months, oh man.
Yeah. Racetrack, they have to have two people. Quick Trip, they have to have two people. And I think 7-Eleven now, they've changed it to having two people. Which is fair. It's smart to have more than one person working at night. Yeah. But in this, she is working alone. The thing I like about Chilizart's games very specifically is that they like to switch it up per game, whether the horror that you're dealing with is supernatural or real. So, like, spoiler alert, it's supernatural in this one, obviously. But it does, like, for most of the game, you are sitting there going, I don't actually know if this is supernatural or if I'm just going crazy because I haven't slept a lot. Because I'm a college student in Japan.
I like that Geeky has said he actually worked at a convenience store.
Yeah.
The one I worked at, I actually did get robbed, but the guy had it was clearly a cap gun.
Oh.
And
thank goodness, actually.
I think at that point in my life, it's like at that, gang members and cops had put guns in my face. So I was kind of like a little, but it was like clearly a plastic snub nose. And I was like, dude, the gun's not even real. And I think the guy was just embarrassed enough he actually left.
I mean, at that point, it's like, I can't even call the cops.
Like he was yelling and screaming, and then I was like, dude, that's not even a real gun. It's a fake gun. It's a cap gun. And he just kind of looked at me like, come on, man. And then he just walked out of the store. Like he didn't run out. He just he looked very dejected and walked out. And I was just like, yeah, could have been a real gun. And I'm just sitting there like, because at first I was like, oh crap, wait. And he's like, give me the money, give me the money. Like, that's a cap gun. And I'm just looking at him like, so it could have been though.
It could have been.
My chances increase when you work at a convenience store at 2:00 in the morning.
Exactly. So again, if you want to play the game, it's like $3 on Steam right now. If you can't because of either money issues, your computer hates you, or you're not good at playing horror games, then there are several Let's Players. This game came out in 2020, so there's several people that have done Let's Plays for the game. It's only like an hour-ish of gameplay to get both endings. It doesn't have a save state, but I think you can... there's no save state, so I think you do have to play through the game a second time to get both endings. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, the convenience store. who else is going to watch it when it comes out?
Or you can just get a job at a convenience store and live it.
I mean, that's true. I would like to not live it, actually. At all. Ever.
All right, if you got it. So one of our viewers just sent me a video of her dog reacting to the cat going across her TV screen, which was pretty funny. The dog's like, hey, cat.
Oh my God, that's cute.
All right, you ready for me? Because I got something that actually makes me happy. So it has not been a good year for Transformers on screen. Unfortunately, Transformers 1 did not do so well in the theaters, and you can blame a lot of it on the marketing that was used in this movie because it was actually very good and could have been something that this franchise needed to give it a kick in the pants. Now, with failure, it kind of like you could be worried that things will not happen anymore. But if you haven't been following Skybound and their run of Transformers and G.I. Joe in the comics right now, I highly recommend you go and maybe get some of the trade paperbacks from some of this first run because it is a fantastic run they are doing on these two properties with Skybound. Now, this run has been so good. Also, Robert Kirkman, was helping to pen some of this. So what we have now is they're looking to make an adult animated series based off of the Energon universe from Skybound. And this will be more of a, let's see, Joe Henderson is going to be the showrunner for this. I'm just trying to get my thing to load up here. Hang on a second. Here we go. All right, so this will be teaming with Hasbro Entertainment to produce Energon Universe. It is going to be an adult animated series based on the comics of G.I. Joe and Transformers, but also there are other properties that Hasbro owns that they have been kind of mixing into some of these comics, like Mask, for one of my favorite series. Joe Henderson, who was the showrunner for Lucifer, is going to serve as a showrunner. This is going to be a crossover of G.I. Joe and Transformers, something that fans have been kind of clamoring for years. We've got comics that have kind of explored that in multiple timelines, multiple stories, but never one that was done as well as Skybound is doing it. I really love the comic series, and I can't say more. Please go pick up some of those books. It's a fantastic run. Kirkman is actually going to be involved with this because he's going to be winding down on his run of Invincible with season 5. So season 4 will be debuting in March, by the way. So yeah, he won the publishing rights in 2021, and that's how we got all of this Energon Universe stuff from Skybound. So it is, to give you an idea, 7 million combined units of this comic have sold. So to say that it's a success is kind of an understatement. So go check out Void Rivals, go check out G.I. Joe and Transformers and Skybound to prep you for the upcoming animated series. Now, they did say they wanted to go for more of an adult feel to this, which I think is kind of what they need because we've gotten a lot of kiddie Transformer series. We've gotten Cyberverse, a couple of other ones that just, it fills that void. Children still need Transformer series like this. But I think with the success of Skybound, they're looking to maybe let's tap into that adult market that we missed out on when we made Transformers 1. Because Transformers 1 was actually cross-appeal between adults and kids. You missed the mark on that. Too late to go back. We won't be getting a sequel to that. But I am excited for more of these. There is a market out there for adult Transformer and G.I. Joe collectors, clearly.
Clearly. I'm just going to duck out of frame real quick.
Shout out to the boys on A Toy Kind of Mood. So yeah, an adult Transformer series and G.I. Joe from the Skybound universe. I think this is the perfect thing to reignite this franchise because when the one thing about Hasbro, when one thing is making money, typically those funds can go over to other things. Like we've talked about them wanting to go heavily into the Magic series, which is ripe for that kind of stuff. Not just making cards.
I know.
They kind of missed the mark with D&D, but I'm sorry. Did I disturb you? I'm sorry.
I mean, Geeky pointed out there's a Transformers tabletop.
There is a Transformers tabletop. I'm interested. But I do want to do Fallout first. But anyway.
Well, yeah. That's a surprise, actually.
So keep it here. Once we get more information on when this series will be debuting and who's going to be writing it and animation stuff, keep it here. We'll let you know. Energon universe.
I would be excited to see a more adult Transformers series, not because I think the child series is below me or anything, but I just want to see what they would do. I want to see what kind of stuff they would touch on, kind of like with Transformers 1 when they talked about heavier topics and treated it way more seriously.
Look, the fall of D16 to Megatron should be studied. That was an Oscar-winning performance. Holy crap!
Like I watched the movie with my movie night crew. I have a movie night crew. We watch random movies every Wednesday. Everyone gets a turn to pick. I picked Transformers 1 like not too long ago because I'm like, it doesn't matter if anyone in this group likes Transformers.
Yes, that's how I feel about everything.
Yeah, it is. But I knew that everyone would appreciate the movie in some capacity, and I was right. One of our members, she didn't grow up with Transformers. She didn't really care about it. Like, it wasn't that she hated it. She just was neutral on it. She really liked the movie. She thought it was really well done. Mia of the channel, everyone knows Mia.
Check out our D&D streams.
She lost her freaking mind at Starscream. I told her that she was going to be really excited for Starscream because it's one of her favorites.
So much effort was put into this, and it just
it was so
ultimately
good.
Missed. So.
Yeah, no, everyone was also mad. Like, we all understood what happened, but we were mad about it.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe I would love for them to revisit that at some point. Maybe give it another shot, but we might have to move forward. We might have to go on, and this might be the thing that, because we need these properties out there for people to view. So
yeah,
yeah, let's go for it. I'm giving it. Of course, I'm going to give it a chance. So
of course you are.
I ingest all of the Transformers and GI Joe content.
Now here's the big question.
Here's
the big question I've always wondered, Jason.
Okay.
You say you consume any and all Transformers content? Answer the question, Jason. Yes or no?
Yes.
What does your AO3 account look like?
How much
fan fiction have you read for Transformers?
First of all, reading fan fiction? Absolutely none. No, definitely not writing it either. You are pretty much giving me too much creative. What's the word I'm looking for? You are putting too much faith in me creatively that I'm
going to start sending you snippets of Transformers fan fiction.
Good.
You can't stop me.
I'm good. I can stop you. I can stop you by deleting it anyway.
I'm gonna ruin my own freaking algorithm for this joke.
You got a story or something?
I do have a story.
I could spend all day talking about Transformers.
All right. Speaking of nostalgia, you keep like setting this up for my stories. I like this.
Knock it out of the park.
This year is I'm sorry. I'm just gonna apologize in advance for the words that are about to come out of my mouth. It is the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future this year. Also, there's a gecko on the window. Sorry, that distracted me for a second.
He's my pest control specialist.
Yeah, he's a sweetie boy. Anyways, this is the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future. And while there's lots of merch and lots of cool things happening with that, I think the coolest thing has come out of Tokyo Comic Con. Obviously, some of the actors are there right now, like Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd. I forgot to write down everyone else's name, and I'm very sorry. But they're all there. But that's not the only thing happening right now. They got 10 artists that are big in the manga and video game art scene to make some tribute art. And I've posted it here. I love all of these posters. They are all good. I want some of these as like actual posters, please.
Oh, wow.
My absolute favorites, because are the one like on the top row, the third one from the left.
You mean the middle one?
Yeah, the middle one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I really like that one. That is by Kazushi Hagiwara, who is the artist for Bastard, which is also a really good manga. I also like the one in the bottom left corner,
that's a good one.
Yeah, which is by Ryata Kazama, who is the character designer for Xenoblade.
Yeah, these are really good.
They're so good, and all of them have such wonderful personality.
Bottom fourth picture. They're a little too handsome right there, though.
Oh yeah, they are a little bit handsome.
They pretty like right there, but you know what? The rest, these are all very creative, and I like the unique styles. I know the one on the top, top number 4.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Top number 4 is Akira Miyashita.
There it is.
Mirashita. Who is the creator of Sakigake Otoko Juku. Yeah, like
you can't mistake that. Look at friggin' Doc, man.
I know.
It looks like a buff Dr. Wily.
Yeah, and honestly, like because it fits in with my nostalgia love. The second one, top row second one, is Masakazu Katsura. I love that poster a lot too. I also love this mangaka. They did Video Girl Eye.
Yeah,
I know. It looks so good.
Like these have to become available somewhere. Come on.
I hope they do. Honestly, it would be really cool. Hold on, let's put our faces back on the screen.
Yeah. I honestly see about like 1 to 3 of those out of there. I could probably see myself owning.
Yeah, like what I think is probably going to happen with these is it's probably posters that are for sale at the convention.
Oh boy.
Or they're inlets in like the guidebook or something like that.
Here we go, eBay.
Oh yeah, eBay's gonna have fun with this. And it is possible that they might make these available later. Or these could just have been some tribute art that the creators made. They're just real good. And it's not just like well, they're paying me to make this kind of feel. This feels like, no, I liked this movie a lot. But also, I don't think they would invite them to Tokyo Comic-Con if they didn't like it.
Yeah, you gotta be firing on some cylinders to get it.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. A lot of the stuff that happens in Back to the Future is some anime bullshit, so...
I mean, yeah.
Like, that's not a negative thing. It hits on a lot of tropes that anime has, which is fun. Yeah, that's all that story was. I just wanted to appreciate some pretty art.
And Back to the Future.
And Back to the Future. I really liked the first movie.
All right, well, I actually got some good news. I got some gaming news. Something that actually involved us as a team. During the time we were kind of like slacking on the news because the strike was out. Remember that fun Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that we played, the side-scrolling beat-em-up by Dotemu?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, they ain't ready to stop because they are also giving us a game that I talked about on the show, and that's Cosmic Invasion. Another side-scrolling beat-em-up game in the same style as that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, which I recently played because I ported it over to my Switch too. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, look, 2 more characters I can download. Let me go ahead and just play through a little bit more. We had a lot of fun with that Ninja Turtles game.
We did. It's so good.
4-player cooperative. So I cannot wait for them to take another shot at this Cosmic Invasion game.
Yep, and
but
we
now,
have... Oh, go on.
But now we have a release date, December 1st.
Let me play this video.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and play. I had a video with this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, December 1st, we are getting this game. We are getting 15 characters to start. But please rest assured, it's Dotemu. They put out that Ninja Turtles game and kept giving us other characters to play along with it. But all the characters that will be locked upon purchase of the game are Beta Ray Bill, Black Panther, Captain America, the Cosmic Ghost Rider, Nova, Phyla-Vell, Rocket Raccoon, She-Hulk, Spider-Man, Storm, Silver Surfer, Venom, Wolverine, Iron Man, and Phoenix. Now, like I said, that's 15. They did say you can expect that they will be having more characters joining with DLC later on, including more missions. But for right now, yes, this is coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, Switch 2. I will be getting it on Switch 2 because I already have a bunch of like controllers that we can play it on. And unfortunately, I will not be getting it on PlayStation to get platinum on it. I'm already like, I'm just now getting out of Ghost of Yotei. I finished it. There's a couple things left to do platinum. This is what happens when you have a PS5. You have to get platinum. But I am excited. If you didn't play the Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge game, it's just a lot of fun.
It's worth every penny.
The designs, it's very cartoony. The colors are very bright. I can't wait to see what some of the idle animations look like on some of these characters. I'm playing Cap all the way through. but yeah, it's fun to get a bunch of friends together and do some co-op beat 'em up, and you can definitely count on us having a night of just this cosmic invasion because we had a blast doing it last time. So yeah, look for that December 1st. I have already favorited it to download to my Switch 2 when it comes out. The price is $30. It is
That's not bad.
Now this is for a digital copy. I don't know if we're gonna get hard copies of the game, but it's okay. I think I played Shredder's Revenge. It was a download copy, but $30. I mean, with games costing $70 these days, kind of a deal, and you're getting a full-on game. No more throwing quarters into a machine relentlessly to try to finish the game.
I mean,
we'll have this side-scrolling beat 'em up. I cannot wait.
Now, here's a good question.
Okay.
What character are you looking forward to them adding? In like a hope of what character do you hope they add?
Well, I think they're going to do something interesting with some of the skins where you could play as like Ironheart over Iron Man, or maybe Laura Kinney over Wolverine, because some of the animations will be the same. But I'm looking on this list, and I mean, I see my boy Spider-Man, and I do like that Beta Ray Bill is in there. That's an easy swap for Thor, so he's kind of out. I don't see a Hulk on here though, and I think a Hulk will be fun on this. He might be an enemy in the game, but I would like to see a couple of more X-Men. I know we got Storm in there. I'd like to see Cyclops in there. Let's go. Okay, for X-Men,
you keep adding like 5 characters every time you talk.
No, I'm saying like characters that would be easy swaps.
I know, but that's not what my question was.
Okay, so X-Men. Let's go ahead and say Gambit or Cyclops. I know you right now. You probably want Gambit.
I mean, yes, but I had another option for an
Okay.
X-Men. I want Nightcrawler.
That would be a good choice.
I played a lot of the X-Men game for, I think it was Super Nintendo, where you like had to, like, when you turned it on, it just gave you a random character to play. And I would restart continuously until I got Nightcrawler. I wasn't good at this game. I didn't get past level 1. I was bad. But I liked playing Nightcrawler in that game, and that would just make me give a little nostalgia,
I see Deadpool as being an easy add to it. That'd be nice. We're kind of getting Punisher as Cosmic Ghost Rider because that's Frank Castle, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's I keep going back to X-Men characters, but I definitely want more.
I just like it. X-Men are just good to
I
play.
know I'd like Colossus in there too, at some point, but they got the full license of characters, so I hope it won't be like Ninja Turtles with either like one character. I hope we get like character packs, but that's in the future. December 1st, I'm sitting down and playing this. Yeah, you're looking at characters around.
Yeah, I am. I'm looking at your wall to get inspiration. Ooh, Ant-Man would be interesting.
Ant-Man would
I don't know if that would be worth.
I don't know how it would play over.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
There was a while ago they did have a side-scrolling Avengers game with Captain America, Iron Man, Vision, and Hawkeye.
Ooh, why didn't I say Hawkeye?
Because he's lame. There. Just right between the ribs with the knife. Did y'all see how smooth I slipped that knife in there? Anyway.
He's saying a lot of shit for someone who's up here with some of his like rare or some of his expensive toys.
Oh yeah, you're over there by Mesco's. Okay.
Let me I could just pick up.
Hey, don't pick up anything.
I could just pick up this
have a
red guy
story,
right here.
I'm done. Cosmic Invasion, December 1st. Get it on all your platforms. And don't get it on 2 like I did. I got it on PlayStation and Switch.
Real quick, I do like Geeky's suggestion of Moon Knight or Disco.
Okay.
As a version of the disco version of Dazzler. I mean, I want Dazzler regardless.
Dazzler on the roller skates with the silver outfit.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. This game does have costume swaps in here.
Dazzler's perfect then. She's got so many good costumes. Mm-hmm. Then Mia would play a game. She would learn how to play a video game to play Dazzler.
I'm excited for. I mean, well, they did that for the Ninja Turtles game. They had plenty of costume options on there. So yeah, I'm ready for unlocking costumes. Please don't make costumes a payable pack.
Thank you, Jess.
Don't make it payable content because I'll probably buy it. Anyway.
Sorry. Thank you, Jeff. Hawkeye is never lame.
I just saw an opportunity and I had to strike.
I know. I got caught up by the Gambit glamour.
Caught her slipping. Caught her lacking.
I'm sorry. Gambit was there first, and he takes precedent over a lot of things. I can't help who I am as a person, and I refuse to apologize for that.
Actually, Black Widow would be a good addition. There, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, there's just a lot of good characters that would be good additions, and it's
Especially
hard.
as beat 'em ups, you know.
Yeah. All right. This has nothing to do with anything. I don't have a transition, and I was trying to find one. It's not there. Apothecary Diaries, one of the bigger animes of recent years, and finally announced that they would be doing a season 3. They'll be doing a season 3 in 2 parts. The first part comes out October of 2026, and the second part comes out April of 2027. And in between those parts, in December of 2026, we will also be getting a film. And the film is not like story-based like the Demon Slayer ones have been. This is an original story from the creator for Apothecary Diaries. Which, that sounds interesting. I've never really watched Apothecary Diaries. It's one of those anime I want finished before I watch it, because I know I'm going to get frustrated until the characters get together. And having to wait another year for that to happen. No, I'm too impatient. I'm going to wait until 2027 and then I'll watch Apothecary Diaries. But I do see the appeal. It's a very good show. We don't get a lot of good romance anime that isn't like weird pervert shit. And looking directly at things like quintessential quintuplets. You can't change my mind on that, sorry. Having something where the girl does not want to be desired, she does not want to be perceived, she just wants to drink poison. She's like the poison expert.
Don't feel the need to explain.
No.
One of your weird animes to me.
She's a poison expert at the palace.
Okay.
So she's an apothecary. Haha. So she does need to know what different poisons taste like. She's just a weirdo and likes the taste. I love her. She's a weird little creature and I love her. Everyone should give it a watch. If you don't want to watch the anime, like watch the openings. The music is always great. The animation is beautiful. It's another one that's set in ancient China as well, which I don't know why, but that's just fun when Japan takes on ancient China. Fushigi Yugi is one of my favorite shoujos, and it's set in China for some reason. Have you watched Apothecary Diaries?
Absolutely not.
You don't want a good romance?
Huh?
You don't want a good romance anime?
Not my thing. Oh, I petted her too much.
Oh, she'll be back.
Oh, yeah, story. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's all. I didn't really have much with that.
Just that it's coming.
It's coming, so everyone that has been fairly waiting for it, they finally announced that the new media that they were coming up with was a 2-part ending or a 2-part season 3. I don't know if it's the ending. I shouldn't say that. But also, this is, like, last little, like, fun fact for Apothecary Diaries. The mangaka has collaborated several times with actual medical professionals in Japan to like make pamphlets and stuff with the characters.
Okay.
Because people got more curious about like medical shit. And also as like a way to get people to pay attention to stuff. They would put the characters like on like medical pamphlets and stuff. And I like that. Or in medical magazines. Because they did a lot of research when making this. So everything when they talk about medicine and how they work and everything like that, especially back then, it's accurate. I think that's cool. I like it when they do that.
It'll be the first time they've crossed over with the professional field like that. So yeah, it's cool.
Exactly. I just like when it happens.
I'm pretty sure other people do too. That's why they do that. But
I mean, yes, but like it's.
I'm just saying, I'm agreeing with you.
I know. It's great. I love when anime pays attention to how things actually work. Not that I need my anime to be realistic. I just like it sometimes. Jason, take this from me, please.
All right. So, you have probably heard me say this multiple times on this show, but I love a good success story, and there's no better success story this year than K-pop Demon Hunters. This little project this lady tried to get on screen since 2021 that has given Netflix a box office hit, a bunch of #1 hits on Billboard, that we've only seen with another female group, and that was Destiny's Child in its heyday. Also, this is a soundtrack that charted over 4 times on Billboard. So now it appears that Netflix is ready to just write the checks to make this happen. Now, with these Netflix stores opening up, we guarantee that we were going to get merchandise from some of their shows, and K-pop Demon Hunters is going to be right up front. But they have inked a deal for not only the merchandise with clothing, but toys. And it's not just one company. It's two. Mattel and Hasbro have both done a split license for K-pop Demon Hunters. Now, mind you, this is Mattel and Hasbro. They don't get higher in the game than these two with enough money to say, bam, I want that license. No. Two people came for it. So what we can expect are Mattel does specialize with their Barbie line with dolls. This is clearly something that we're going to need for young girls of the Huntrix. So with that, they are doing a co-master toy license. Products from Hasbro and Mattel will be available at retail in the spring of 2026. So clearly they've already been jumping on this. So yeah, a dual co-master toy license. Now, they are saying that Hasbro is going to focus on more role play and electronic items, while Mattel is going to focus on the action figure front and with dolls. But Mattel has already announced a pre-sale of a 3-pack of Huntrix fashion dolls, which is going to be available for pre-order starting November 12th. So they've already hit the ground running on this. Now, the thing about action figures, though, it usually takes about 2 years for us to see an action figure come from mold to actual shelf. And I'm going to tell you right now, while I've really only watched this movie once with my daughter, but I've heard these songs everywhere, and I can't deny that kind of success. But if Hasbro were to produce a 1/12 scale set of Huntrix figures, brother might buy them. I may buy them and put them on the shelf. Regardless, this deal does mean a lot more money for the franchise and creator as a whole, and I am all for that. But for two companies to duke it out for this license, and both of them get it, a co-master license, that's pretty unprecedented. So, yeah, look for some Huntrix stuff coming to the shelves. Make sure you buy your kids some toys next year when these hit. And hopefully it'll be right in time for the sequel whenever they release it to Netflix.
Maybe. I mean, if there's any company that
what was that in the chat?
Jeff asked, how does a Gundam and cat people work? I'm assuming you mean with models and cat people. And if that's the case, then what I typed in chat is perfect, which is with patience and prayers. If you meant like cat people in a Gundam, simple. Next question.
I mean, with the popularity of this, though, come on, action figures and toys, this was a no-brainer. I mean, had they put some faith in it, you probably could have gotten a head start on some of this and maybe had it on the shelves right in time for this holiday season. But, you know, a sequel, I'm sure, is going to do very well. They've already announced, like, it's going back to the theaters for another sing-along. So
nice.
They made bank off of it. They want people to come back to the... And we've seen people go to the theaters for, like, we went to watch one of the Conjuring series, and they were showing Hamilton. They were coming out dressed up as it. And so this is a perfect thing.
I went to... When Promare came out in theaters, I went and saw regular Promare. And then Mia and I went to another showing that was a sing-along showing. We didn't know it was a sing-along showing, but it was, apparently. We just wanted to see the movie again. But doesn't matter. It was really fun.
But hey, they're striking while the iron's hot. The show's super popular.
And if there's any company I trust to do unique fashion dolls, it is actually Mattel. Because, I mean, they do Monster High. And they do Barbie, and those are two very different styles.
Yeah, you need that for kids. I mean, you got a chance to sell some toys. Kids need toys.
It also means that they can probably get really close to the style that's in the movie for the doll. I mean, there's going to be some liberties taken there, obviously, but they can get pretty close.
I really hope if Hasbro does do action figures, please do them correctly, because y'all can sometimes miss. Hey. No.
Same with Mattel. Here's my request of you, Mattel, because it's very clear that adult fans or older kids are very big fans of this movie. Please make them multi-jointed dolls. Don't make them like stiff like.
They need their
arms.
stage outfits and then their like couch outfits.
Oh yeah, you can easily make like clothing packs, but I'm talking about like for posability.
Oh, they're compatible, yeah.
Well, I mean, they would be if they're fashion dolls.
Yeah, there you go.
For posability, I really like the dolls that have like the joints at the elbows and the shoulders and the wrists and the knees and the hips.
See, we have standards in the action figure community.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna beat you into the ground.
things that we expect that we don't ask for, we expect. They are making really good female bucks in Marvel Legends right now, so I do have some confidence they could get that right. But anyway.
Yeah. Either way, the license is in good hands. I'm curious to see what they will make.
Yeah, I mean, they picked the two titans of the industry, Hasbro and Mattel.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody else has made more damn money out there.
I would love to see like what Figma could do.
This is true. Higher end stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a higher end option, obviously.
Yeah, Figma or Figure Arts could probably
Figure Arts, yeah. Those are the two that I'm curious
what they would do. Which will be a third license for toys. Oh, man.
Yeah.
And that's more higher end collectibles, though. That's why you'll see, like, Marvel characters in Figure Arts and, like, Figure Arts and Figma sharing licenses as well. That's a higher end collector thing. But there's going to be a market for that, too. Yeah,
it would be, I would love to see what they would do, like which costumes they would do, which would probably be either like their opening outfits or their like concert outfits, because they're the more interesting ones.
It's a cash cow.
It's a cash cow, but also what accessories would they give the characters? Right. Obviously,
keep coming back.
Like everyone has certain accessories. They would obviously have like their little ramen cups, probably have like a hand that holds it or something, and their weapons.
Of course, you have to have the weapons.
Obviously. Yeah. But, like, what else would there be? Because both of those companies are known for having, like, different faces, different hands, and different other, like, little accessories. Like, my Figma Link from A Link to the Past has a whole array of little things. Like
it does.
Like a little pot and a little rupee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, so I'm just curious what they would do. Little thought experiment.
Yeah, I'm just happy. Let this money flow for these people. Give them all the money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I have only seen it once, and that was enough to go like, hey, there's some money to be made. I'm sure. Well, Netflix clearly knows that.
Oh
They made box office cash off of this damn thing. They were in the box. Netflix home streaming service made a box office hit in the theaters.
Yeah.
Their first ever. So yeah, it's happening, and good for them. They deserve it.
They do, and
also going platinum. The album went platinum.
I don't know the last time a Show Tunes thing went platinum.
Yeah, that was pretty good. They announced it on like a Jimmy Kimmel show or whatever. They had them on.
Yeah,
and
I saw.
Yeah, they performed Golden too, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, all the success to them. More K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm liking anything. Like I get excited about Transformers and things like that. I want other people to have stuff that they're excited about. Especially kids. And kids are excited about this.
Oh, yeah. I actually just texted my sister to let her know that this license is here so that if my niece is still into K-pop Demon Hunters next year, she can get her a doll.
Just whatever y'all did on the first one, do it again. Because you made some heads turn and notice your product. And that's always a story that I can get behind. I love a good underdog victory story, and this was definitely one of them.
One final request, and this is to both Hasbro and Mattel.
Roleplay weapons so you can chase us around.
No. Make a Bobby doll as well.
Fair. Give him his phones.
Give him his phones. Give him his spa outfit. He deserves it. He just deserves love. I love Bobby a lot. He's probably my favorite character.
I've already seen a comment from a friend of mine about about Saja Boy toys, and you know who you are. You went too far. You went way too far.
I mean,
she went way too far.
Look, no. It's the internet.
This was not the internet. This was real life, and I just kind of sat there and looked at her like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, but I can't. Anyway, so yeah, more K-pop Demon Hunters. All right. I think that is it. We got through a late show. Hey, kitty.
Thank you guys for your patience.
Yeah,
YouTube was not playing nice.
YouTube would not grab our stream. We kept putting it out there. They would not grab it. So thank you for being patient. I did fix the audio. It sounds great this week. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. We will be back next week for Analog Horror Night, our yearly special that we do. Thank you, Cora. I'm pretty sure you're going to bring us another banger this year.
Yes, I'm gonna grab some more good ones. There were a couple that popped up out of nowhere when I was making my selection, so now I have to redo my selection process.
I have to help her produce the show because she has to have the videos beforehand. And admittedly, there is a tempting to watch them, and I don't.
The only one that I'm uncertain of is because it's a reel, and I don't know if there's a YouTube equivalent of it on.
I'll try to make it work.
Yeah, like it's just so well done for like the few seconds that it is. In fact,
just send them to me as links, because then I can just directly download them. That way, it's less temptation. Like I have been sorely tempted. Like, oh, she sent me all the videos. Oh, I'm just going on. But I don't, because I do want to be surprised. So yeah, just send me the links. I will get it taken care of. They will be ready to roll.
Consider this also a warning. So if horror is not your thing and you're not cool with some pretty heavy topics, like nothing like that'll get us banned or anything, but Analog goes into weird places. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, we watched one last year that had a dude bit in half by a dinosaur, I think. Did we? Yeah, we did. That one finished, by the way, and it had a really good ending. Yeah, so like, just keep that in mind.
And depending on the runtime for all of them, it might be like maybe an earlier or later start, or later ending. So keep that in mind. It's going to be a fun show. They always are, and can't wait to do it again. Yep. Anyway, guys, that is it for us. We're going to see you next week. If you want to follow us at Super Cool Nerd Show or at SCNS Live on all the social, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Of course, check out supercoolnerdshow.com. If you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at JasonTheX.
You can follow me on Blue Sky and Instagram at CoroDonoArt. That is Coro with a K.
And also shout out to A Toy Kind of Mood and Geeks Have Game. I will be appearing on there as a regular contributor with those guys over there, talking some toys and laying off the girls on this show for a little bit with constant toy talk. Anyway. Thank you for everybody watching out there. We will see you next week. And as we always say around here, keep on nerding.
Yeah. Where's the outro?